Hey guys, this is New Sensei. Today we're going to revisit another Assassin's Creed Hidden Blade replica. Assassin's Creed Syndicate introduced us to Victorian era London, the twins Jacob and Evie Frye, and a lot of steampunk inspired industrial designs. Syndicate's take on the Hidden Blade is the Assassin Gauntlet. Manufactured by McFarlane Toys and distributed by Ubiworkshop, the Assassin Gauntlet is a replica of the weapon worn by Jacob in promotional material and one of the selectable items in the game. The cane sword is also a collectible, though you obviously can't get the brass knuckles. The Gauntlet is a hardened PVC shell. The size is decently large, making it an easy fit over the left hand. The item actually consists of two pieces, the blade housing and the gauntlet itself. The gauntlet is very impressive, far more detailed than any previous Hidden Blade replica. The replica really keeps the color scheme and the details accurate, with lots of patterns around the edges and signs of wear and tear over the knuckles, leather and other metal-like surfaces. It also features the distinctive but non-operational dart gun and even these faux metal strips which I imagine would have provided extra strength and protection for the assassin wearing it. The blade component consists of the metallic-like plastic base with the blade assembly and other stuff on it. The grappling hook is located here, with the hook being the assassin motif, an interesting design though just decorative rather than functional. As typical of all hidden blades, the blade is retractable and is housed in its brass-colored section here. The blade is released by using this button. The button is rather well integrated into the design of the wheel, making a lot of sense. The blade is relatively plain, containing a few fuller style cutouts, but otherwise is a flat piece of plastic. This contrasts with some of the more elaborate designs in other hidden blades, but in my opinion, it's suitable for the industrial theme. One of my complaints about the previous Unity Phantom Blade is that the trigger didn't have a safety, which was annoying because it was very sensitive and easy to trigger when putting it on or operating the crossbow. The Gauntlet fixes this by including a subtle safety mechanism. By turning the wheel, the blade release button can be locked. This is a great addition, as it allows you to wear it as a fun cosplay item or lend it to someone else without accidentally triggering the blade. By the way, something different about this blade makes it sound a lot sharper than the other hidden blades. It really has a nice ejection sound. The two pieces are attached by sliding the blade assembly under the gauntlet, then using the Velcro straps to secure it in place. One of my straps actually broke, but it's still fine, although it can feel a little loose. The process can be a little clumsy, but you won't have to remove it. Notably, the large size of the gauntlet does make it easy to wear for most arms. All things considered, it does look and feel pretty nice on your wrist. It has a comfortable feel, it doesn't feel like you're wearing something excessively bulky, it feels like a nice gauntlet. It has weight in the right places, it has a really cool mechanical look, and in my opinion, it's actually much better than the Phantom Blade, which is overly bulky and way too sensitive. Similar to the Phantom Blade, the trigger button is sensitive enough so you can activate it by tapping it against your torso. This allows you to simulate the flick move, which looks cool once you get the timing right. Now, it's been said that I don't have the body to be doing really good clothing and accessory reviews, and I agree. Still, you can dress the part without having to look like a model. Altogether, the gauntlet goes well with the Ubiworkshop Jacob coat. Throw in the cane sword as well, and the only thing I'm missing is a top hat. Yeah, overall, this particular Assassin Gauntlet is an excellent product. It's definitely a step up from the Arno or Unity Hidden Blade. It's funny because we always make fun of Unity as being one of the worst games in the main series, and the Unity Hidden Blade is probably one of the worst blades in the series for a different reason. So, having seen Syndicate, which is a great game, and also seeing the merchandise and the official products made from Ubiworkshop and Ubisoft, seeing this really makes me feel happy. Just the fact that it is a very finely detailed gauntlet. It's probably the most complex hidden blade product made by Ubisoft or Ubiworkshop. Just the fact that it's very intricate, lots of different details. You can see the steel knuckles, the fake leather straps, the amount of steampunk inspired designs, the metal, and of course the blade itself. All these functions make it really appealing. Aesthetically, it looks really nice. Even functionally, if you're doing this as a collector's item or casual cosplay, then the fact that it works and works quite well is a big plus. The fact that the blade sounds awesome. It's a big thrill factor. You just want to keep on pushing that button, or you want to keep on, trying to trigger the blade by slapping against yourself. That makes it really fun to kind of show off. And that's what makes this a really nice buy, in my opinion. The other really cool thing which I do like about it is the safety. I believe this is the first hidden blade from Ubisoft which has a safety mechanism. That was one of my big complaints with the previous hidden blades. There's just no way to stop the blade from extending if you accidentally hit it. So the fact that you have a very subtle safety, you wouldn't know the safety unless you read the instructions. The fact that it's concealed within the housing or the mechanism itself means that you can just subtly turn it and then no one can push it. And if you're the kind of person who wants to, show it off to your friends or to your kids or to your nephews or nieces, then having this on safety means that we're actually poke an eye out. Simply turn it and then chink. That is the operating system of the hidden blade. So overall, the gauntlet, I mean, considering there are two parts, there's the hidden blade and there's the gauntlet. The gauntlet looks really nice. It really suits, even if you're not doing an Assassin's Creed themed cosplay, even a steampunk inspired cosplay looks really good. So a very inspired design, very good contrasting colors, but also very thematic. That dark gothic steampunk industrial theme really shines through in this particular gauntlet. And of course you have the hidden blade mechanism, probably one of the better ones so far, and definitely the main attraction of this particular hidden blade product. So I know in the past I've wanted a hidden blade. I think a lot of people who've played Assassin's Creed think it's a great thing. I mean, it's kind of gimmicky and might not be the most practical thing to use, but it does have that unique Assassin's appeal to it. And a lot of the previous hidden blades released by the official Ubisoft have shortcomings in some way. I think the Gauntlet overcomes a lot of those shortcomings. The only downside that I can see, apart from some of the stitching faults, which I lost the Velcro strap because of it, probably the only thing which might turn you away from this is if you're not into the steampunk look, or you're not into Syndicate. You could just use the blade itself, although there is a lot of extra apparatus on it. So if you're just looking for a simple hidden blade, this probably isn't going to be the one. It's a very good blade, but it comes with a lot of extras. If you don't want the extras, then unfortunately, there's not a whole lot you can really do about it. If you are looking for just a simple blade, even though I don't have it here right now, I reckon the Black Flag hidden blade is probably the most appropriate one as far as simple blades go, if not the original Ezio hidden blade. If you can't find them, then the current one on the market as of this video is the Assassin's Creed movie hidden blade, which also looks excellent, and it's probably my favorite blade currently, just because, well, I can't put on it right now, but it is a very nice blade because it has a simple leather bracer. And it has a very simple mechanism which works just as well. So definitely before this particular blade, I like the official Syndicate blade and Gauntlet most. Since this has come out, Even though it's simpler, I like the design of the Assassin's Creed movie version a bit more. But nonetheless, thematically, the Gauntlet and Hidden Blade is definitely a thumbs up. If you can get your hands on one, then it's very good. You can keep it on your desk on display, or you can occasionally put it on and poke some eyes out. Anyway, this is New Sensei. Hope you found this interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.